Hey everybody, hi, my name is Angelo Colossal, and my wife and I, back in April of 2009, April 14th of 2009, had a very beautiful baby girl named Ali Shea Colossal. Ali Shea was born with type 2 osteogenesis imperfecta, also known as brittle bones. When she was born, she had multiple fractures. She had broken ribs. Some were healing. The breaks happened all in utero. She had a broken wrist, broken arm, broken legs, and she had multiple skull fractures in her head. She had to be on morphine for her whole 5 weeks of life. And it's still something I really can't wrap my head around. It's like this poor little baby on morphine for anything we had to do. I mean, it took two people to change her diaper. She was that fragile. We couldn't hold her skin to skin like parents should. I have to admit I was a little bit jealous of some of the other people in the NICU when they got to hold their kids. When we held Allie, we had to hold Allie with a lot of cushions between us, padding. When she cried, we couldn't pick her up. We couldn't do anything. The only time I got to hold, I should say the only time we got to hold Allie is the day that she was passing away. It's the only time as a parent, as a father, my wife as a mother, got to hold her child and feel her skin next to ours when she was leaving us. And it's a pain I will never forget, and it's still there. It's something I don't want nobody else to experience. So, my wife and I, with the help of a friend, contacted the OI Foundation because it is something that we've never heard of. And in one of our ultrasounds, the 20-week ultrasound, they saw Allie's arms and legs were growing shorter than the rest of her body. The rest of her body was at 20 weeks, her arms and legs were at 16 weeks. And after countless ultrasounds, the doctors were stumped. They had no clue what was going on until the day she was born. And then a few hours later, after they took her, a team of doctors came in her hospital room and told us what she had. And we had that deer in the headlight stare because we had no clue what they were talking about until we saw her x-rays. And when we saw the fractures and they explained it to us, that's when it hit us the hardest. And I've never felt so low in my life. Even when she was passing, I don't think I felt as low as when I saw those x-rays and saw all those fractures and how much pain she was in. I'm sorry. But, like I said, contacted the OI Foundation, and Ellie passed away May 21st, 5 weeks after she was born. And like I said, she fought for 5 weeks. They weren't giving her till like the weekend to live, maybe a few hours. So, as she was leaving us, I made a promise to her that we will keep her fight going. We will keep her fight going, and we are doing that. We're coming up on our 5th walk, because that's what the OI Foundation, we were asking any way we can help raise awareness of this rare genetic disorder. And like I just said, it is a genetic disorder, and it doesn't run in my family, and it doesn't run in my wife's family. When we got the genetic testing back on Allie, they said it was the second reported case ever in the world of this type of mosaic mutation. Can you imagine that? Can you wrap your head around that? Our firstborn, the second person ever in the world to have this kind of mutation of a genetic disorder. and have the most severe type 2. She was born with type 2. So within 3 months, we had our first walk put together, and we were very determined to turn our grief into something positive. I still feel the pain. Like I said, I still feel the pain for passing, but I choose not to let the pain rule me. I'm taking that pain and putting all that energy and all that anger I have for losing her and bringing it onto a positive light. So like I said, we did our walk. We've done 4, and we're coming up on our 5th. And I think other than my text blog that I have out there, I think I'm going to do this video blog too to update on the progress that we're doing, because I'm always thinking of ways to bring more people into this, to raise awareness of this rare disorder. At the school district I work at, I talked to the health classes during one of their lessons on advocacy, and the health teacher said that it's good to have the kids have a local connection so they can really connect with what advocacy is. And she said I'm a perfect example of that. And one of the things I talked to him about is, if I walk up to somebody and say cancer or autism, 9 out of 10 people will instantly, without even thinking about it, have a face of somebody they know, their loved one, a friend, whatever. I say OI or osteogenesis imperfecta, brittle bone disease, maybe 2 people may think of somebody, but nobody. It doesn't have a face. I'm not saying like a poster child or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, nobody can really relate to it. Nobody really understands it. Nobody doesn't have like a voice, you know what I mean? It's just that I want that to happen. I want people to hear OI or osteogenesis imperfecta, and also they can think of Ali or any other the 50,000 people or whatever the number has right now. I just want to wear awareness of this disease and help as many people as I can in Ali's name. I do this for her. My wife does it for her. Our family and friends do it for her. We continue her fight. We're her champion. And with that, I'm always thinking of different ways, like I said, to bring people in to our walks. Our walks have been very good. There was one walk where we only got 75 people to show up, if that. And to me, that was one of my darkest days in doing this, and I was very embarrassed because the CEO of the foundation came down to give us an award for our volunteering efforts that we did, that we won, that we were nominated for. We won hands down. And I was very embarrassed that we didn't have enough showing, and I know my wife said that, we're a team togetherness, but I felt like I let Ali down, and I would not let that happen again. So I'm always thinking of ways to get people to come to our walks, or at least know about it and want to come. I keep saying, if I have to drain every bit of my bank account to do it, I will, which is kind of a reality because we fund this with whatever money we have. So, as you can see back there, if you see a little Redskins symbol, right there too, Redskins. I'm a big Redskins fan, and I just thought I'd take a chance. You can't, you can't be afraid to try things. So I wrote a letter to RG3 and I explained to him what we do, basically kind of what I said to you. And I was asking him if he will help us with Ali's fight, and if he has, if he could sign a picture or a ball or something, send it to us. And we can use it for our raffle, because we have a raffle and we have the walk, and we have some pretty decent things. And my next video, I will probably, you know, um, talk more about that. But right now, I would like to make a plea to RG3. If anybody sees this in the wholesale, can you let them know about this video? And maybe, or anybody else, sports athlete, famous person, just don't do it for me. Do it for Ali. Do it for the other people out there who have OI. Do it for the family that just found out their baby has OI. Do it for the mother and father who, like us, couldn't hold their child. To the people who are parents out there, it's nothing more important than holding your child. There's nothing more important than when your child is crying, you want to run to her or him and pick them up and console them. We couldn't do that. With the money we raise, 100% of it, 100% of it goes to the OI Foundation for research and also to help families with OI or individuals with OI. So that's why we do what we do. And Mr. RG3, can you help us out? If not, I totally understand. But Ali didn't ask for this. Nobody asked for anything they have. But she was a brave girl. She was my little mocha bear, I called her. I still love her. I miss her every second of every day. And I can still feel her in my arms. So, if anybody wants to help, you can email me at down here, Ali Shea Project. Actually, it's this way. Ali Shea Project. Ali Shea Project at gmail.com. Or you go to our website, it's www.alisheaproject.org. Thank you very much. I hope this reaches somebody out there. Please help us help others. Please help us help, or please help us continue the fight of a brave, brave 5-week-old girl. Thank you very much. May God bless.